purpose. So moving quickly, the intergenerational debate is the sort of long-term attack on fiscal policy. So even though we were quiet for a little while the governments were bailing the economy out and putting a floor into the collapse of spending, what's emerging out of that is, and this is sort of the way in which the mainstream work, they were so discredited by this crisis. It's absolutely amazing that for the first few months, right-wing colleagues that I know just wouldn't talk. They just went and hid in their rooms. So discredited and embarrassed by it. But the reasonable ones come out now and say, oh yeah, we really did have to have a bit of fiscal intervention, you know, that we understand that, yeah, now, but the problem's worse than you think, because we've got these long-term structural pressures that are going to blow the budget out of the water and make it unsustainable. And what are they talking about? Providing pensions to our elderly, providing a bit of health care to people who might need a few hip replacements. And what I tell them is, look, the only issue is whether there's enough titanium available to put in our hips and our knees. And if there is, the government's going to be able to buy it no matter what. And if the government wants people to have a pension, then all they need to do is type a few numbers into a computer and that'll send some money to the bank. And the only issue is whether the pension cheque that the pensioners get will be able to buy anything. And the irony of this whole debate about we call it the intergenerational debate in Australia, it's more generally, this demographic debate. The irony of it is that everything that the mainstream want us to do now about it will actually undermine our capacity to deal with it in the future. So the absolute irony is that the way in which fiscal austerity plans are implemented is, in our country and elsewhere, is to attack higher education and secondary schooling. And not realising that investing in education is the way you get productivity growth and the way you deal with rising dependency ratios in real terms. It's moronic.